Shit matters. Thank you for waiting patiently, sir. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
No worries. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So, a few things. That was a lot. That was a lot going on right then. I would say this. They talked about having to live this world with vigilance. My answer is yes. This is how men live. This is a cold, mean, nasty, unforgiving world. If you look in the history of the world, most violence has been committed by men. It's just the history of the world. And to go outside a door and not be vigilant. I see young women walking to their cars, texting, not being vigilant. Just you have to always be vigilant when you're by yourself or you're not in your own neighborhood or in your own house. You just have to, this world leaves you no choice other than to be that. And what you can't ignore, and Noah hit on it, is, I'm new to these TikTok streets, but I've been listening a lot, and I've just never heard the vitriol back and forth between men and women. It's just a lot going on out there, and everyone is listening. And just like what that young lady said, is when you keep telling Superman he's a villain and you don't like him and you don't want him and you don't need him, he is not going to think that you need him to step in when you actually do. It just doesn't work like that. There has to be some level of consistency on that. And I'm not seeing that in these TikTok streets. Now that may be hopefully different in the real world, but I hear a lot of just back and forth, hate, don't need, don't want, just back and forth. And it's not going to help people to do anything different. I think taking pictures, doing a video, calling the police, good enough. Because I will tell you this, I've been married 33 years. I am a combat veteran, airborne ranger. I don't fear any man. But the biggest fight I've had with my wife in 33 years is when I saw this dude dragging this woman by her hair. And I came in and I laid this dude down. And then she hit me in the back of the head with a bottle. My wife wouldn't speak to me for a month. She thought that was ridiculous. She said that was irresponsible. What were the children going to do? What was going and I had to make a different decision. I lived it. I made a mistake. Yep, hero syndrome, my bad. I screwed up because that was the way I was built. You tried to step in, but I gave no regard to if I died, that woman wasn't coming to my funeral. She hit me in the head and then left with the dude. Don't care. No one's gonna care about how my family was gonna get left unprotected.
Yep.
No one would have cared.
Yep.
And she said that was irresponsible. And my vow before God was to protect her and my family. And so if I can help and don't put my life at risk, I'll do what I can. But in the end, my priority has to be, must be, unquestionably, to my wife, my family, the people that are under my umbrella of protection. I owe them that. I don't get to make any other decision than that. I tell my wife now, you cannot expect protection from anyone out there. And we go over it. We were at the range today. We go over it. The first thing you do is you escape and evade. Number one. Number one. Now we're at the range. She puts a shot group at 5 meters, the size of a plum. But her first thing is to never pull her carry. And she never carries it in a purse. She carries it on her waist like a man, where it's supposed to be carried. So you can actually get to it. Because the first thing people will snatch is your purse or see you digging in your purse. She carries mace and a taser. And I know that still may not be enough. I know this. I worry about this daily. But I do what we can. Every week we at the range. Every week we on the heavy bag in the garage. And that's all I can do. And I know she still may run into a fool out there. But with all that she knows, she will escape and evade as her first priority, period. No questions asked, no matter how much she knows. And then if she can't, then she has other tools at her to be used. But when she leaves, I tell you, you can't expect help from anyone. Stay vigilant, look for anything. Don't take the same way home. Don't pull into, well, I'm old school, so old school wives don't take out garbage or put gas in the car, so she'll never be at a gas station. But the concept is don't go any place that's that you can wait till daytime. And daytime might not even be enough. There are fools in this world. And I just hope people can go through their life and avoid the fools. But I will tell you, I learned a very tough lesson that day because I was out. When I woke up, they were gone. The wife, well, I found out she was the wife, and he was literally dragging her by her hair. So I get it. I get it. And I don't think what other people get is we owe people we've taken vows to priority. And I'm sorry for that. I apologize for that. And you can call it fear if you want, if that makes it feel better or make indicting us makes you feel better about it. But our priority has to be to the people that we've taken a vow to. And I stand on that. And I'll land my plane there.
Yeah, leadership matters. Listen, man. And I say this respectfully. You probably old enough to be my damn dad. Listen, there's a lot of, there's a lot of there's a lot of women, a lot of black women on this app, like the woman that was on before. But I just want to let you know that there's a lot of black women on this app that are the complete opposite as well. There's a lot of beautiful black women that are on this app. They're not angry. They can actually not only attract men, but they can attract men that they want, men that they desire, men that they respect, men that they appreciate, men that they would support, and they're not negative. You be in a lot of these, rooms, and it be these ghetto loudmouth women, stink breath having ass women, spewing all this negativity because of a negative experience that they've had, or because of negative experiences that they've had. And most of the time it's because they can't attract the black man that they want, to save their life. And they'll know that they'll never, ever be able to attract him. And, they just come on here, and all the vitriol that they have in their heart, all the hate that they have in their heart, they come on this app and just let it all out on here. But I just want to let you know that there are a lot of black women on this app that are the complete opposite of that woman that was on here before. Unfortunately, those women exist, but there's a lot of other women that are the complete opposite. So I just wanted to let you know, because you be in these rooms sometimes, and all you see is that type of woman, and you might think like, damn, are there any other women on this app? Like, are there any women that are the opposite? And they exist. But unfortunately, women like her are the loudest. All the other women came up here tonight. They were all mild mannered, calm tempered. Said what they wanted to say pertaining to the topic. None of them were raising their voice, screaming at their phone. Just being ghetto and belligerent. And then that you see what happened when she came up here. So I just want you to know there are women on here that are the complete opposite of her.
Yeah. And protect yourself. And that doesn't mean I still know that, I may still jump in and take a lick, but it's easier to protect a woman that is in retreat, that know they're trying to get away. I already know I will jump in for a child. I don't have to know the child. I done told my wife, you might as well yell at me, because children could not have done anything. Now, she did not do anything to deserve violence. I don't care what she did. If she didn't lay hands on him, she did not deserve violence. But trash men make trash decisions and deliver trash consequences. And there are more out here than I would like to think about. So stay strong. get defensive courses, get some hand-to-hand. I'm an old soldier, so I do all of my training with my wife, but strap up. And I know that sounds crazy, and I'm sorry, but this is a mean, vicious world. And even my wife knows I can't be there all the time. And if I'm not there, I'm the only man, or my sons, that she can count on. Other than that, I tell her you're on your own. All right. Peace, everyone.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You have a good night. All right.
You too. Good night.
All right.